Welcome to Political Sin, where we try to figure out the truth. So this video, it looks like the truth of this Hunter Biden hard drive laptop story. The FBI, the Department of Justice, and the Director of National Intelligence has came out and said this laptop, this hard drive, is not Russian disinformation. So all these articles out there saying that this is Russian disinformation, they did not provide any proof that this is legitimately, verifiably Russian disinformation. So the FBI, who's apparently had this laptop since like last December, so December 2019 or whatever, they are not commenting any further, but they did in this article by Fox News, by their sources, saying that the FBI concurs with the Director of National Intelligence, saying this isn't Russian disinformation. So this is what makes it very difficult, and this is why the press is not your friend for truth and real information, because they all have a bias. They all have a hand in who they want to win. You know, you have like the New York Times, you have the Washington Post, like their editorial board or whatever. They're out here, endorsing presidential candidates. That should tell you already, like that these news organizations don't actually care about just presenting the news, reporting the news, and giving you information as truthfully as possible. That's not actually true. So now you have to rely on like people like me, just a dude that reads information and looks at things at just the bare minimum of what is actually the facts. What are the facts? If you can't figure out what the facts are, you don't really have a real discussion. Okay, so the facts is this is not Russian disinformation, and the Biden administration, the Democrats, no one has disputed that these emails are fake. No one's disputed that the images that has been released so far are fake. There's been reporters on by OAN, and I think that's what the news network's called. I'm sorry, but there's been news networks, there's been journalists that have seen these reported laptop from Giuliani, from whoever. They've seen the images, they've seen the videos, which apparently has, underage content, nudity content on there, which is very inappropriate, very illegal, which Giuliani has, turned over to the Delaware police. With that said, I just want to have this in the background. If you guys want to check out this article or read the article, that sentence right there, the FBI and Justice Department concur with the Director of National Intelligence, Ratcliffe, that the laptop is not part of a Russian disinformation campaign. That is basically all you really need to know in terms of, is this laptop real? Is the information on this real or not? So we've ruled out, at least for now, that this isn't Russian disinformation. There's no intelligence. There's nothing that's telling us it's that. So any article that you read that's saying that this Russian disinformation, that's an opinion. That's an opinion. That is not fact. So the facts are that this isn't Russian disinformation. I don't know how many times I have to say that. So this election cycle, like anything, like I think most of us as people, we don't really care. We're not a team of political parties. We just want to do what we think is right. So when we talk about low taxes, when we talk about fracking, when we talk about Green New Deal, when we talk about these things, we want to speak about the real science. We want to speak about facts of the what people present. What are the trade-offs in terms of why is this good? Why is this bad? But going back to this laptop, this is potentially really bad, because if his son is compromised, if Hunter Biden is compromised in terms of they have all this dirt on Hunter Biden, so if his father is the president of the president of the United States and it's Joe Biden, that means that the Ukraine and China, which Hunter Biden's on the board of Burisma Holdings. We all know for a fact that he gets paid by Ukraine, by this company. We know for a fact that he got paid by this female Russian billionaire he got paid an undisclosed or not undisclosed amount, but he got paid for, I forgot what the number was. He got paid millions or whatever from this billionaire for who knows what. He's on the board of BHR Partners, which are like an investing company. They go and they invest in a bunch of different things for the benefit of China, which they invested into this other China nuclear power, which tried to steal military secrets from the U.S. military. So that's a thing. So he gets paid on the board of them. And there's other emails in his laptop where he tries to get where he's trying to set up deals to get money in order to, you know, mix the politicians with these Chinese executives. And that's how he gets paid, is through, you know, a type of nepotism. So nepotism or friends, you know, you go to mixers, you go to you're trying to meet people that's you know, high up, right? That's basically, by Hunter Biden being the son of Joe Biden, he knows a lot of politicians. He's well connected into the world. And so if you could get some of these people together, you know, that is basically Hunter Biden's appeal. That's his leverage. That's why people are paying him, because, you know, he can get people on these foreign companies. If you could get the U.S. politicians on their side, they're going to be a lot more lenient on them. So this is like a bit of a conflict of interest, to say the very least. And that is why this laptop is like so important. That is why this information of the FBI, the Director of National Intelligence, the Justice Department is telling you, they're telling you this is not Russian disinformation. And I don't know who is higher up. I don't know who's the highest authority if all these organizations are saying this is not Russian disinformation. And that is the truth so far. And that is the most important thing that we need to know. And it's probably going to take some time. Each day they're going to leak out new information. I think this is very important, you know. This is very important to know what the real truth is. And, you know, I'll leave it at that. You guys can make your own conclusions or whatever. You could speculate on this all you want. But it's looking more and more like this laptop and the information on it is legitimate. And of course, Joe Biden is hiding in his basement. He's not actually going to address any of this, or he's not campaigning or anything until the last debate of 2020, presidential debate. He's not going to say anything on it. We'll see what happens tomorrow in the debate and what new information comes out. I'll see you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Like the video, share the video, comment what you guys think about this Hunter Biden laptop. And, you know, we all die. Live the life you want to live. But if you don't like the world you live in, you got to do something about it. I'm trying to do something about it. The viewer, you do something about it. I'll see you guys on the next one.